Nerves are everywhere and therefore affected by almost all of these procedures. Even in aneural tissues, for example, tendons, ligaments, after injury, they too become innervated and pain sensitive. Nerves are very dependent on an abundant blood supply, very dependent on the blood supply. And when under stress, these nerves produce proteoglycans as well. This section will deal with the stretching of long nerves of the primary ventral rami. These form the plexuses, and those are the primary dorsal rami. The cranial nerves will be in the head and neck section. For the most part, the autonomics will be discussed as parts of other sections. So we'll be talking about the brachial plexus, radial nerve, ulnar nerve, median nerve, musculocutaneous nerve, branches to the rotator cuff, latissimus, pectoralis, serratus anterior. The cervical plexus will be covered in the head and neck video. Lumbar plexus, we'll be talking about the obturator and femoral nerves. Lumbosacral plexus, we'll be talking about the common peroneal, tibial, and nerves to the buttocks. Cervical spine, the dorsal primary rami will be covered under the head and neck section. Lumbar spine, the dorsal primary rami. General comments. The nerves generally follow muscles, and therefore the various techniques are similar to those of muscles, tendons, enthesis, and fascia. These nerves generally follow blood vessels, so it will be similar to blood vessel stretching techniques. Distal aspects of the nerves are involved in virtually any procedure you do. For example, nerves in the cortex of the bone will be loaded when the bone is flexed. Nervi nervorum are an example of the distal end of small nerves applying larger nerves, especially proximally. By this is what I mean is, suppose you have like a neuropathic pain from a sciatica. This sciatica is involved in the nerve root, while really the pain might be coming from these new nerves after the injury you get the neurogenesis, and these new nerves are around the larger nerves, and it might be these are causing the pain. We can deal with those nerves, we can test those nerves during these procedures. Obviously, increased pressure and a lack of blood supply will lead to neuropathic pain. This is especially true for those nerves derived from post-traumatic neurogenesis.